American Roofing and Renovations. What we're doing today is talking about Decra stone-coated steel roofing products, the system of how it installs, and the new Shake XD panel. Our project manager, Phil Nelson, will be explaining how everything goes, step-by-step process, and that's about it.
I'm Phil Nelson with American Roofing and Renovations. I'm just going to go through a couple different panels and some installation processes. This is our Decra stone-coated steel. Decra's been in business for over 75 years, one of the originators of the product. It's basically a galvanized steel panel with ceramic granules baked on the top, various different colors. This is the original shake profile. This is common with Decra and a lot of other manufacturers also. Installs on a batten system. You go from the top down. Top part is screwed in. There are some companies that will nail this, but we'll only screw that according to Decra manufacturer specifications. Then as you work yourself down, you've got an exposed screw that then inserts here and holds the whole panel down. This is on a 2x2 batten system, directly to a solid plywood deck. One of the advantages at some point, disadvantages at some point of this batten system is you can overlay a roof over wood shakes in particular, which is common in our market here in Kansas City. What you would do is run 1x4s underneath of this system, which is on top of an underlayment on top of your existing roof. Works well. You don't have to tear off your old roof, but if you can imagine, this is already sitting up off of your deck. You've got 1 to 2 inches of wood shakes that you're leaving on, a 1-inch counter batten running vertically, 2 inches of battens running horizontally, and then your roofing product. We, as I'll show you in our next product, prefer to tear off your existing roofing. That's what this does. It sets your finished roof height quite high. It causes problems, specifically at the gutter line, also in valleys, chimneys, skylights. It's a lot harder to flash things correctly with your roof height. As I mentioned earlier, this is our preferred method of installation. We would have already torn off all the existing roofing, most commonly wood shakes, and redecked it with a solid decking. Again, what we prefer is a radiant barrier, which we'll talk about a little later. Once again, this is our new panel. Decra came out with this about 2 years ago, called the Shake XD. The best thing is you don't have to use a batten system, so it sits flush on your deck. The other great feature about this is it's an interlocking profile. This bottom part interlocks. There's no exposed fasteners in the field here. Wind warranty on this is great. You don't have to ever worry about nails or screws rusting, corroding, working loose. It's all hidden fasteners. It's a really great looking product. It's one of the best looking products on the market, I feel.
Try to tear it off from the bottom there. I mean, you're not ever going to work that loose. Yeah. It's about an inch that it overlaps there. Again, they spent a lot of time coming out with this. It's a really nice product. Again, you can see at the bottom, they've got a starter lip. So once again, there really is no exposed fasteners in the field. Noticeable differences in height of the batten system versus directed deck. Here's a piece of radiant barrier decking. As you can see, it's got the aluminum back side there and just regular sheeting look on the back. This product's designed to keep your attic 30 degrees cooler year round, so it'll make your home more efficient over time. It'll never stop working for you. I don't know if you can notice or not, but there's tiny little holes running throughout this whole foil backing that allows your OSB to breathe versus trapping that heat. So it is a breathable product as well. Here's your standard 30-pound felt underlayment. You can see it's a little brittle. It'll dry out. It doesn't go on as well. What we like to use with our stone-coated steel roofs is a synthetic underlayment.
This is our gray synthetic underlayment that we use. When you're putting a metal roof on, a lot of times
you'll rip the felt, you'll tear the felt. You've got a 50-year product. Over the years, that felt becomes brittle, as you saw how brittle that was earlier. This is a synthetic. It's very tear resistant. It is somewhat skid resistant for our guys. They really like using this stuff. It's just overall a longer lasting product for your roof.
And how is it installed? How's it fastened?
Plastic caps, real similar to what felt is.
And that can go on a roof for about 6 months without having any kind of roofing materials on it, right?
Yep, it is. On some of our new construction jobs, stuff that's going to last a little longer, being exposed before we put that roof on. This does a really good job of sealing up that roof until the final product is put on. So to sum up how everything goes together, first of all, if we're roofing a wood shake roof, we're going to have open split sheathing underneath. So what we're doing is redecking that with our radiant barrier OSB, which from the top side looks just like standard plywood. All the reflective material is on the underside of that. On top of that, which our sample roof doesn't have this, but we would have an ice and water shield along the eave, along any valleys, and any other problem spots for leaks. On top of that, we have our synthetic underlayment, and directly on top of that goes our direct to the deck material.
This is the physical length of each panel that interlocks to each other. So you'll be able to see those panels go throughout your whole roof and are securely fastened. What you've seen today is our installation process of how we install Decra stone-coated steel roofing systems. It's American Roofing and Renovations, 913-706-8710. You can also check us out on the web at countonamerican.com or our steel roof website, which is kcsteelroofs.com.